The night was bitter cold, the kind that seemed to seep into your bones and stay there. Ayaan Malik adjusted the collar of his worn-out jacket as he pushed his food cart along the empty street. It was nearly midnight, and the city had mostly fallen silent, save for the occasional rumble of distant traffic. Business had been slow, as usual, but Ayaan wasn't out here for profit tonight. He had promised himself he'd serve free meals once a week, no matter how broke he was. As he parked near an old bus stop, he spotted her, an old woman shivering under thin layers, clutching a small, battered suitcase. She looked lost and utterly alone. Without thinking, Ayaan approached her with a steaming cup of tea and a plate of biryani. "Yelain, Amma," he said gently. "Garam hai." The woman looked up at him with watery eyes, hands trembling as she accepted the meal. "Allah tumhara balakare beta," she whispered. They spoke for a few minutes. She said her name was Nafeesa. She had come to the city searching for her estranged son, but had no way to find him. No money, no contacts, just hope. Ayaan's heart twisted. He knew the feeling of being invisible, forgotten. Once, not long ago, he had been new in this city too, sleeping in parks, ignored by the crowds rushing past. "You'll be okay," he promised. "Hum kuch karenge." Over the next few days, Ayaan visited government offices, shelters, even radio stations, telling Nafeesa's story. Every night she waited at the bus stop, and every night Ayaan came back with food and news, though most of the time it was disappointing. Until one evening, a man came running toward them, tears streaming down his face. "Ami!" It was her son. Through a small community radio broadcast Ayaan had helped organize, he had heard her story. The reunion was messy, loud, full of sobs and prayers. Nafeesa turned to Ayaan and pulled him into a trembling hug. "Mere Allah ne tumhain mere liye farishta banaya hai," she cried. Ayaan smiled through his tears, feeling a warmth spread inside him no winter could touch. He hadn't just given someone a meal. He had returned a mother to her son. Months later, a new food truck opened at the same spot, sleek, beautiful, and bearing a name in bright, bold letters, Ayaan's Hope, funded entirely by Nafeesa's son, who happened to be a successful businessman. Ayaan's small act of kindness had changed everything, not just for him, but for countless others he would feed and shelter in the years to come. Because sometimes one warm meal, one act of compassion, can be the spark that lights up the darkest nights.